This is Force 13's Australia Oceania channel, providing increased coverage of what is now severe tropical cyclone Marcus. Tropical cyclone warning centre over there in Perth, WA, has upgraded Marcus to Cat 3 and is to become a Cat 4 and long-term Cat 5. Marcus has rapidly intensified into a severe Category 3 system offshore from the northwest Kimberley coast. Warning zone remains in place for Cockatoo Island to Beagle Bay. Cancelled zone is now Kui Bay to Cockatoo Island. Cat 3 sustained winds near the centre of 120 km per hour with wind gusts to 165 km an hour, located within 30 km of 15.2 degrees south, 122.7 degrees east, estimated to be about 135 km north of Cape Levecki and 140 km northwest of Cockatoo Island. Here's the latest floaters on the system, and Marcus is now undergoing or creating a eye. Marcus is currently offshore from the northwest Kimberley coast, moving generally towards the west, and as mentioned, rapidly intensified and is likely to strengthen further as it continues to move towards the west, further away from the WA coast. Gales with gusts to 100 km per hour possible over coastal parts of the northwest Kimberley between Cockatoo Islands and Cape Levecki. Conditions expected to ease between Kui Bay and Cockatoo Island during this afternoon, and gales may extend as far south as Beagle Bay. If Marcus tracks more towards the southwest Monday afternoon into the evening, the threat of gales will pass later on Monday. Now we have a look at upper level divergence. In addition to Marcus, we have a tropical low developing just west-northwest or northwest of Thursday Island, and expected to track into the Arafura Sea. Here's the latest wind shear. The 24-hour shear tendency, the 850 millibar vorticity coming up, including total precipitable water. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre information, 187 nautical miles northwest. Correction, here we go again. North-northeast, the bream has tracked westward at 9 knots over the last 6 hours. Multispectral satellite imagery depicts a rapidly consolidating system, deep convective banding in the early stage of eye formation. There is high confidence in the initial position, which is based on a nearly closed off microwave eye. And here's a image from the NOAA, and you can clearly see that it did have was creating a eye. Now we have a look at water vapor. Upper level analysis shows good poleward equid outflow channels with a defined eastern outflow boundary against a predominant easterly flow aloft. Sea surface temperature extremely warm, 30 to 31 Celsius. Shortly, the latest tropical cyclone formation probability guide, and you can clearly see where the areas of interest are likely to be. Biometeorology's Queensland office is also monitoring a weak low pressure system up there in the Solomon Sea. Tropical Cyclone 15S or Marcus will continue tracking west until around 72 hours, when the track will shift poleward around the ridge axis. The poleward track will take 15S into cooler waters, which will rapidly weaken the system. Here's the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's current track chart. EPS track guidance, and it appears that it's going to do a recurve in towards the southwest, and it could be a Cat 1, possibly impacting Perth, but a few days out for that. EPS track guidance, and the modelling is actually leaning towards a second cross, probably to the north or the south of Perth. Late cycle tracks guidance, here's another one. We will continue to bring updated information on the severe tropical cyclone markers. Here's the late cycle intensity guide. There's still 2 favouring a Cat 5 system. The Bureau of Meteorology's already said Cat 4, and in a couple of days Cat 5. There's nothing stopping markers from reaching Cat 5 level. Now, total accumulated precipitation. Look at the amount of area in yellow right down along the east coast of Australia. And note the Gulf of Carpentaria, the dark brown.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.